to Syracuse, New York on this gray, blustery somewhat day. I'm Don Poyer along with Jim Henrik. You see the 7-Eleven crew working on the turbine-powered boat. Leif Borgeson working his way down to the finger pier. Tough going, a lot of rocks to walk over. The safety gloves that each of the drivers will be wearing today, and the Executone telephone crew watching Scott Pierce and their boat head out. And the Frank Kenny Toyota Volvo with Leif Borgeson and the Turbine Allison engines. Jerry Hopp is one of the drivers in the Oboy Alberto Beef Jerky, first time they've qualified in 1985. Scotty Pierce coming off that victory in Miami in 1985. And Executone Telephones, their first victory as a sponsorship. Steve Reynolds and the Miss 7-Eleven, a native out of Seattle, hoping to get his third career victory. Leif Borgeson, also out of Seattle, Rookie of the Year back in 1969, a very popular driver. Coming out of that south turn, which can be a problem at times with wind and choppy water, are the boats, and they're all very early. You will see the starting line in a moment. On the way inside is the Boy Alberto with Jerry Hopp, Executone Telephones, and then the 7-Eleven with Steve Reynolds here, as you see. You saw the starting line and you heard the gun. A good start by everybody, especially the man on the right of your screen, Jerry Hopp in the Oboy Alberto Beef Jerky, qualifying at 108 miles per hour. He's in first place and holding on to lane number one. Executone Telephone second, and the 7-Eleven with Steve Reynolds in third place. Around the north turn, 7-Eleven has gone dead in the water down in the north turn. More problems for that turbine-powered boat. Reynolds waving that he's all right, but anyway, let's go back to the race. Oboy Alberto still in first place with Jerry Hopp, one of the slower qualifiers, but running very well. Executone Telephones on the left of your screen. That's the Kenny Toyota Volvo on the right. Look out, the boat's going to flip. The Kenny Toyota Volvo has flipped going down the back chute. Leif Borgeson, the driver. It looks like the boat has landed right side up. Let's locate the driver. There he is on the left of the boat, Leif Borgeson. The race has been stopped. The flares have been shot. As you see the red flag, the boats will return immediately to the pits. The Executone Telephone going back. Yes, the boat has landed right side up. The wing is virtually gone. The cockpit is gone. The rescue boat is now in place to pick up Leif Borgeson. We have no idea his condition at this point, and we will try to update you as soon as possible. Let's go back and try to get a better idea of what happened. Kenny Toyota Volvo on the right of the screen, behind the rooster tail of the Executone Telephones. The right sponson goes up into the air, and then that huge mass of air under the boat flips it over. They call it a blowover in unlimited hydroplane racing. The boat lands literally on its back and then bounces, landing upright where it came to rest. The driver, Leif Borgeson, 39 years old, making his return to unlimited hydroplane racing after 10 years on the beach, suddenly in the middle of a catastrophe. He surfaced on the left side of the boat, and as we said, we will get an update on his condition as soon as possible. The Syracuse rescue team working professionally and very quickly here on Onondaga Lake, bringing Leif Borgeson back to the dock. Here's Scott Pierce, the driver of the Executone Telephones, consoling his wife, Jamie Pierce. You've got to remember, whenever there's an emergency like this, it affects the entire community of unlimited hydroplane racing. They're much like a family. Steve Reynolds, you see, over trying to get word. And the boat itself, the tips of the sponsons ripped away and is sinking. Here's Leif Borgeson being carried to the ambulance. The hospital is very nearby, which makes this race course a very good one. Facilities close by. We understand now that Fred Wright, the crew chief, is going with Leif Borgeson to the hospital. One of the divers, fuel in his eyes. Let's get a word from Fred Wright.
They say just that he's got a bunch of bruises and one broken leg, and other than that, it looks like he's going to be okay.
You talked to him?
Yeah, he's
conscious
and everything, right? Yeah.
We will return to more racing here on Onondaga Lake in Syracuse, New York, in just a moment.
Yeah.